it is. Welcome to This Is the Day.
Right on.
Yes.
Welcome, I'm Bo Chancey. So glad
Yeah.
you joined us. And you are?
Johanna Beachy.
Johanna
That's
Beachy.
who I am.
Sweet. You are one amazing Johanna Beachy at that.
Thanks. I'm the only one that I know of.
Me too. You're the best.
The one and only.
The best.
The best of all the Johanna Beachies.
How's it feel to be the best?
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's so normal for me that it's like I can't even describe it.
That checks out. Anybody you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for getting me here today. My siblings for standing beside me.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay.
And thank God.
And God, yes.
But you finished with that.
That's where, that's that. You're building to that
Most of all,
end. Most of all.
I thank God. Yeah. There we go.
And they got to have some kind of. I don't know.
I don't know what mine would be.
Ooh.
Except mine was a little forward, you gotta go like this.
There it is. You never
There you
did
go.
cheer?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I never did cheer.
I think you got a whole cheerleader vibe going over there with your ponytail and
Nope.
ready? Okay.
No. No, I was the kid that's out in the library.
That's all right. It's never too late.
Happily.
Never too late. Maybe maybe there will be like a national cheerleader day and
And you can celebrate it.
we would. Anyway, welcome to This Is the Day. We're ready to jump right into this
That's
bad
right.
boy with the verse of the day.
Yes.
You ready for this?
I am.
It's from the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew
Okay.
chapter 5, verse 14.
So much good stuff in there.
I know it. It says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." I'll read it again. "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden." All right, Johanna, what jumps out at you there?
Interesting, what jumps out to me is cannot be hidden. That's jumping out to me because there's something about thinking through that, like it cannot be hidden, a town that's built on a hill and how you're the light of the world. I think it removes this like any weirdness about like I need to make sure people know, or like no, it cannot be hidden. Like if you're the light to the world, if you're like a town built on a hill, nothing's gonna hide that. Like when you are following Jesus, when you're sharing his love with people, you don't have to make sure people know or like to try to prove it. There's no need for that. It cannot be hidden. That's what's like jumping out to me with that verse before, which I've never really noticed in that verse. It's like that second part that was catching me. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about trying to like make yourself be known or like push the light so it's seen. No, it can't be hidden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really cool perspective.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's not like we're singing, "This little light of mine, I've got to make it shine."
Yeah, no, not like that. Right.
It just shines.
It just shines. It can't be hidden. You can't like keep it from being seen by people.
That's so good. And Jesus declares, "You
Yeah.
are the light of the world."
Yeah.
Not like you can be, or you might be, or, if you try really hard enough, maybe one day.
No.
He says, you are.
You are. That's what you are.
Yeah. And so what does light do?
Shines in the
It
darkness.
shines.
It shines.
It shines. You can't
Yeah.
hide that. Wow. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, cannot be hidden.
Cannot.
Yeah.
Man, we could do like a verse of the day every day just in the Sermon on the Mount, and it would be.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Done a lot of this. But yeah, it is so true that when you are light and you shine, you don't have to worry about even how that light
Right.
is perceived. We don't control those things. I think it's when
No.
we get in there and we're trying to manipulate how people, receive
Right.
the love of God moving through us. That's not. Yeah. That's not.
Yeah,
really-
you're not like in control of what people do with the light or how they react to it, but you just be the light that Jesus has said you are.
Yeah. A lot of freedom in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think following Jesus becomes a lot more fun then.
Yeah. It does.
Right on. That's really cool.
I love telling kids that. That's one of my favorite things.
What's
like that following Jesus is fun.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. It really is fun. I mean, it's hard as anything, but it's so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, but things that are truly fun are often challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Otherwise,
sister,
you get bored.
my sister and I were watching a show about farming recently, and there was a lady who had a line in it where she was describing farming, but she said it's hard fun.
Okay.
Was how she described farming, and I was like, we both kind of like, huh, we like that line because that's a lot like what following Jesus is.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's hard fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, too, we enjoy work and being participants and having purpose. And
Because we're created for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or in the image of God, who
Yeah.
is creative and creator, and
Yeah.
we're made in his image. And so the work that he has for us that we get to participate in. I mean, we are, Ephesians tells us that we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which he's prepared in advance for us to do. I mean, he set them all up. They're all there.
It's so cool to think about that.
I know, they're there, so just be. Right? So
Yeah.
you be Johanna Beachy, and I'll be Bo Chansey,
Yep.
and we'll get to give a lot of thanks.
I think so.
Me too. All right. So anyway, you are light, so be light.
Be the light. It cannot be hidden.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about amplifying that either. Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah.
So good. Because I think that's where a lot of times we do get bent out of shape, and we start mixing some other things in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know when too much of my old self gets mixed in there, it really kind of ruins the deal.
I just pictured like throwing gasoline in there or something to try to make it bigger. Like, you don't need to mess with stuff like that. And go all over.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right on. Love it. Okay. Now we do have our calendar page.
Yep. Corner calendar.
As you declare, you are the only
Yes.
one so far, but
I'm standing strong.
I love that.
In the name.
You stick to your guns. Big fan. I am even if you're the only one, I'm a big
It's
fan.
all right. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, because I'm not opposed to
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, and I'm pro you. So,
Right. And I'm pro the corner calendar.
well, good.
Most of the time. I mean, I'm always excited. I'm always hopeful. You don't know what's going to happen with it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
today we've got more busy work.
Okay.
And you know how I
All
feel
right.
about it. Like I got enough. I got enough for like real work.
Yeah.
I don't need busy work. Now some people are like,
Okay.
hey, this isn't busy work. This is fun. It's a
Interesting.
word search.
It is fun.
Okay, you like the word searches?
I like word searches.
All right, well, this one right here is a careers word search. So we got all kinds of
Okay.
careers on there.
I found teacher.
Okay, you found teacher. Where is it?
Teacher, look all the way to the left, go about to the middle, you're gonna see a T,
Yeah,
and
got
then
it.
you'll see teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, I see economist.
Whoa, you're like all over this. I see artist, bottom right corner, going up.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Oh, there's teacher. Now I see it. It was going across. Okay. Well, I have a calendar page here that if you would like to do a word search later.
I would like to do a word search.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Well, maybe it's speaking to you today.
Maybe. Fun times. I like most things to do with words. I think it's fun.
Word search. I think here's my problem with it. I feel like it is unscriptural.
Interesting. Can you expound on that?
Oh, would you like me to? Okay. Well,
Because I don't immediately know what you mean by that.
Well, I'll explain it to you with some scriptures I've memorized.
Okay.
John chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Then verse 14. The Word became flesh.
Okay.
We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only who came from the Father, full of grace and truth.
Yep.
Okay. So we're not searching for the Word. The Word has revealed himself to us.
Okay.
People are
All
like,
right.
hey, I didn't know
see.
he was a Calvinist.
I see how you got there.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And other people are
All
like,
right.
what's a Calvinist?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought when you said that. I'm like, not everyone knows what that means.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Honestly, it's one of those things where if you don't know,
Yeah,
you may be better off for it.
it's all right.
Well, I'm more on the Armenian spectrum.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I wouldn't lose any sleep over that.
Isn't it fun how you can
Okay.
use any scripture to
Yeah.
explain, or you can use scripture to explain just about anything you want?
Right, yeah, word searches are just not, no.
No.
Nah,
But if
I'm still gonna do them and have fun.
it's thinner. Is the word sinner in here? It's not your job. Not your job.
Don't be looking for words that aren't even there.
Your job is not to, why not? I always do that. Do you not do that? I found a word that's not in it. I was going to say.
Of course, like I think you get bonus points. If you find a word that's not even on their list, double the points. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just found a hidden word.
I know, you're moving up the world rankings.
Yep, that's right. The word search rankings of the world.
That's right. All right. Not busy work, but something super important and worth celebrating. We have a national day to celebrate.
Love it.
And today is National Women Physicians Day.
Whoa.
Man.
That's a cool thing to celebrate.
Did you see what we did there? Do it again.
I don't know if everyone caught that. Okay, let me start over. Whoa.
Man. Physicians Day.
That was good.
Okay.
Yep.
It is.
What a day to celebrate. I love it whenever the days are celebrating people.
Yeah.
I mean, all about celebrating food. Well, some of the time, depending on the food, but especially when we get to celebrate people.
So with that, to celebrate people in general is always great. And then to recognize, a subset of people is great too. But then sometimes you can actually go all the way down to the individual level and celebrate specific people.
Like actual people we know?
Actual people who are part of MCC. And this is not an exhaustive list. But we did put it out there on social media that if there were any female healthcare professionals, that we would like to celebrate them on This Is the Day.
Yes.
And so we got some pictures back and some names back. And so we have a fairly lengthy list, so hold your applause to the end.
That's right.
But we do want to celebrate these specific, and they're not, like I said, not comprehensive, but some of the professional female healthcare workers.
I mean, hold your applause to the end unless there's a name that you know, and then I think it's okay. You can go crazy if you know that person.
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
Stand up in your chair, standing ovation. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you do know anybody, also reach out to them and celebrate them and give them some encouragement. So we do have some on slides. Oh, here's our first slide. This is Jeannie Johnson.
Yeah, Jeannie.
Yay. Next one, we have Dr. Joan Romboli. I do apologize if we mess up any of the names.
It might happen.
Way to go.
But yay, Dr. Joan.
Okay, what do you got next?
All right, next up, we have Joanne Romboli Hill.
Believe
they are related.
I believe so. That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Okay. Next, we have Lauren MacDonald. Way to go, Lauren.
And then this next one has a pretty cool name. Johanna Leonard.
Oh, and look what she has.
Oh,
do you recognize those?
I do recognize that.
That was part of our Share the Love, where for the preemie babies.
Yes.
They knitted those, and she shared.
A group of ladies who were skilled with knitting and crocheting made those and sent them in. It's pretty cool.
Great picture.
But also a great name.
Love that. Way to go.
Yep.
And then now here's some names of others that we're celebrating. Betsy Perkins.
And Jennifer Kim.
Roberta Karen.
And Dr. Shirley Galucki.
I know Shirley. She's amazing. Katie Ortiz.
Also know Katie. She's also amazing.
She is. True. All of them are.
And Catherine Collier.
Karen Kinnett.
Stephanie Sunier.
Linda Pouliot.
Pouliot.
Always do that wrong.
Micah and Jonathan's mom.
Yep.
And also Michelle Bryan.
Julie Antis.
Know that lady.
Yeah,
she's cool. All right.
Cool.
Gloria Lassess. Another great name.
Jen Irwin. Aaron.
Yes.
Aaron. Jennifer Aaron.
Yep. Jennifer Aaron. And then Michaela Ridge.
And Nancy Drucker.
And Krista Collins.
Very cool. Denise Whippy.
It's a great last name.
Whippy.
Yeah, Whippy.
I like saying it, Whippy.
Anne Henry, Sam Henry's mom.
Okay.
And a nurse.
Jennifer Coppinger.
And Hannah Rudolph.
And Kathleen Goyette.
Wow.
Traveling nurse, it says.
Traveling nurse, yeah. Kathleen Goyette is.
That's very cool. Do you know what a traveling nurse does?
I have worked, so I used to work at a clinic way back, and I have worked with some traveling nurses, and it's actually a pretty cool job. So what I understand, you get stationed for a certain period of time, maybe 3 months, 6 months, a month, and you get to literally travel around the entire country working in different states and cities and places.
That's pretty rad.
I know.
I like it.
Yeah. It's like a nomadic life, but you're getting to also work in healthcare and help people.
Right on.
Yeah.
Way to go, all of you, and any that we didn't know, you can drop those names in the chat.
Yeah, put them right in the chat. We'll celebrate them. We'll cheer for them.
For sure. And my
Yeah.
apologies to any name that we completely destroyed.
I'm certain there were some of them,
know.
but we're still celebrating you, but we've got
sure.
your name wrong.
For sure.
Yeah. Can I do my applause now? I was holding it till the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Women in healthcare. Very excited for you and thankful for you.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll do the round of applause. Because I haven't gotten to do that in a long
Yeah.
time. Mm-hmm. Sitting O.
This is a great moment. Sitting O?
Well, I didn't stand up, so it's a sitting O
For you.
for you. Hey, I want a standing O. Well, sorry.
You get a
we don't
sitting
always
one.
get what we want.
But you did get the round of applause.
You did.
Yeah.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Yeah.
Ever heard that?
No.
Really? Is that not a thing here?
Maybe,
get
or
what you
maybe
get and
my
you don't
parents
throw a
just
fit.
never said it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's,
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit?
yeah, it doesn't really rhyme.
No.
You
It
get
doesn't.
what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Maybe it depends on your accent.
Probably. Maybe
You
that's-
get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
That's it. Must be a Texas thing.
Yeah. Never heard it said up here.
It's wrong. But you want to know what's right?
Yes, I do.
JoJo's Boom Boom Book Review.
JoJo's Boom Boom Book Review.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, there's some good ones today. I'm excited about this. Okay, this one right here that we are starting is a nonfiction called Get Out of Your Head. It is about stopping the spiral of toxic thoughts. I really enjoyed this book so much by Jenny Allen. She's basically doing like a book about, as Christians, as people who follow Jesus, how we can, when we understand the Bible, when we understand who God is, use his truths to stop spiraling into negative thoughts and to take captive our thoughts. And it was so helpful and encouraging. I really enjoyed it. And the coolest thing about this book, if you were interested in reading it, there is an opportunity for you to read it with other people.
What?
I know, look at that. You don't have to read alone. You can read together with other people. Our groups team, they do a monthly book study together with people. They meet up, read certain chapters of the book, then meet up on Zoom and discuss it together. And they are doing that in the month of February with this very book. So if you're interested, we can get you the information on that. We can put it right in the chat for you. Stopping the Spiral of Toxic Thoughts, I would honestly recommend it to just about anyone. And one of her points is sometimes you need to be not isolated. And in order to stop toxic thoughts and like hear the truth of God and what he's saying to you, do it with other people. So you could read this with other people. I'd encourage that. So that's my nonfiction book for today. Kids book for today, Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. I don't actually know the correct way to say Nim. Nim. I'm going with Nim, silent H. This is a book that my roommate had. She got this out from the library, and it's definitely, when I was judging by the cover, I wouldn't normally have read it, and then I was like, you know what? Let me go for it and let me try it. I loved it. This was so good.
That cover speaks to me.
Yeah, okay. It did not speak to me, but the
No?
book itself made the cover. I'm like, I love the cover now because I loved this story so much. I think this is a great like elementary read or read aloud even for younger. It's like dramatic and there's adventure and there's people who are, well, not people because it's all animals. Animals who are different from each other becoming like allies and friends. And it was so, so good. And it is a Newbery Award winner. Which
Can I
is
make a comment?
like totally worth it.
Okay.
Yes.
So everything about that cover
Okay.
says to me that I want to look at it because the crinkly library cover, the Newbery Award
Yep.
sticker on there,
Yeah.
plus the colors. Like I can smell it, even though I'm not close enough to actually smell the book. I know what that smells like, and so much of the love of reading that I have, came from library books. Like
I would loan this to you, but it's not mine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you should read this sometime then, because it's clearly speaking to you.
It evoked wonderful nostalgic
Yes,
feelings.
you've enjoyed it even without reading it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend this one for kiddos.
Cool.
And obviously, I'm not even a kid, and I hugely enjoyed it. All right, for fiction, for any ages, I am a big fan. Thank you, Alice, for holding this spot. I am a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, and I am recommending that you read some Sherlock Holmes for fun. This is the complete works, which is why it's a hefty one, because it's like over 60 short stories. But you can read any of the short stories. It doesn't have to be all of them, but like any of his mysteries in the series, they're so good. They're classics. You go back to the original and read some of these, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun because I love Sherlock Holmes. I love the writing of it. It's just great.
The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Hound of the Baskervilles. That's right. That's a
I've
whole
read that.
section of this.
I've read that.
Yeah. Like the complete works. Yeah, chill. It's good.
Different cover, but
Good
same
time.
size. Yeah.
I'm gonna restore Alice because she was having a lot of fun hanging out in there.
That was one of those things where I was
Rack.
like, I realized, there was a lot of Sherlock Holmes things that I was enjoying, but I'd never read the source material.
Yeah. I think that could be the case for a lot of people. It's a well-known figure. I honestly forget sometimes that he's fictional and made up and not like an actual historical figure.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just me.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
That's right. Yeah, he's the writer.
He was a little, he got a little bonkers there.
He did get a little bonkers. It's true.
A lot of seances.
I can't deny that. I'm pretty sure he started really believing in fairies and that there were like fairies in his garden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
But
That does not diminish the
no,
work.
not at all. Enjoy Sherlock anyway.
Or even necessarily the person. I didn't mean that either. It just was an interesting kind of historical footnote. His later years were he kind of like even some conspiracy theory stuff that he was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an interesting man.
For sure. Okay, get out of your head. So how do they sign? Did you tell them how to sign up for that group? How do you get involved in that?
Yeah, if you go on the website, it is right there with groups. Groups can connect you to it.
ManchesterChristian.com?
Yes, and I think we are linking it in the chat as well. I'm not actually 100% sure about that, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I believe that we are.
That's really good. The spiral of, was it toxic thoughts? Boy, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get caught up in my own head sometimes.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
I found that personally very helpful. The coolest thing that she said was like the starting point to interrupt any of the spiral is to understand that you have a choice.
Ooh. So one of the things we've been saying around here is you don't control every thought that comes in, but you do get to control which ones stay. Which is generally true.
Yeah.
I understand. Sometimes we say things that are generally true, and I know it can be upsetting because it's like, well, hey, what if this, a mental illness
Sure,
or a
and
condition,
she talks about that.
things like that. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think an encouragement I have for everybody on that is when you hear something that is generally true, receive it as a general truth.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes we get into such a pattern of trying to dismantle everything.
Sure, or if it doesn't apply absolutely in every single instance.
Right, well then it's not, yeah.
Yeah.
And you miss the point there.
Yeah.
Which is also kind of a toxic way of thinking, I believe.
Yeah,
Hey,
could be.
Yeah. I know it's damaging for me, and it hurts my relationships when I do that with people.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, actually.
yeah. If what they're saying is generally true, then you can take it that way.
I've seen like something on social media where I'll read something, and it's encouraging and and uplifting or whatever, and I'll go, but. And I'm like, whoa. I need to keep my butts out of this because that's not what that was for. And I'm just trying to diminish something somebody else is doing.
Right.
Because I'm so flawed and broken. You ever had anybody go, I just want to get to know you. I want to get inside your head. You ever had anybody say that to you? Yeah.
Like the get to know you, yes. I don't think anyone's ever said, I just want to get inside your head. That's a little like, oh, whoa, okay.
I've had people say that to me.
Okay.
Because I know my reaction was like, I'm trying so hard to get out of there. You do not want in there. There's like clowns riding tricycles and cobwebs.
Oh.
Okay.
Not somewhere you necessarily want to hang out.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Get out of your head.
It is not safe and fun for the whole family.
Yeah.
All right. Great book review. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy that. Honestly, it should be JoJo's Boom Boom Books review.
Yeah. It's accurate.
My whole world is.
Look,
You did review a book too, so.
I go a book at a time.
Okay.
So.
All right. See,
Still
that's
works.
what I'm saying. That's what my head's like.
Yeah.
It's not
But
good.
I think it's okay. It still works. And honestly, I don't want to mess with the jingle.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Let's do a little Trivial Pursuit.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna guess it. There's 6 questions on a card. I'm gonna guess it all 6. If I get all 6 right, get a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. If you get all 6 right, we'll mail you one.
We'll send it right over to you.
With a note.
Yeah.
Maybe even a nasty note.
Maybe. Or maybe a cheerful note. Or maybe a funny note.
Yeah. You never know. I'll tell you whatever I got going on in here is gonna come out on that. On that note, we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary. The oldest cards, the newest cards, the dealer's choice. You get to pick. You going old or new?
New.
New. All right, here we go. I'm gonna guess it all. Yeah.
I was just feeling like the weight of choosing the card more than I usually do.
You
But I
can
did
pull
it.
from the
I
front
did
of the
it.
box because those are in order of what's been read, but just for future reference.
I needed the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is everyone ready? Blue.
Blue geography.
At 12,500 square kilometers, Lake Vostok is the world's 6th largest lake and is located on which continent? Asia, Antarctica, or Europe?
Wow.
So it's basically a multiple choice. Where is Lake Vostok located?
I'm picking between Asia, Antarctica, or Europe.
Yes, those are the
Europe.
3 choices that they give.
Say the name of the lake.
Lake Vostok,
Vostok.
the world's 6th largest lake.
Wow. See, initially I was between, without the multiple choice, I was
Okay.
between Asia and
is one.
Europe.
That is one.
I was
or
vacillating between,
Antarctica.
because I felt like it sounded like a Russian name.
It does kind of, and I might be putting a little bit of a Russian it, like sounds
you could have
to
been
be.
doing it.
It's because it just
So-
it comes out that way. Lake Vostok.
My answer is Antarctica.
Correct. Antarctica. It's under 2 miles of ice, so don't plan a picnic there, is what they say.
Unless you want
Okay.
a nice picnic.
Unless you want an ice picnic.
Okay.
Pink.
Pink. Entertainment.
Which character's last name on the TV show The Big Bang Theory was never revealed?
Ooh.
I've never actually watched that show. Have you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
All right, we know Raj's last
Well.
name. We know Sheldon's last name.
Okay.
We know Wolowitz's last name because that is his last name. Now I can't remember I know his real name. My goodness.
Well, are there a lot of characters in the show to run through?
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't know the answer. My answer is Sheldon, but it's Cooper, I think.
Penny.
Penny. We didn't get Penny's last name.
Penny was the answer.
Okay.
Okay. I do not know. Yellow.
Yellow history.
Which popular Austrian-born World War II pinup was also a brilliant inventor who worked to help the war effort against the Axis powers? I think I know this. I'm pretty sure I know this.
Read one more time.
Which popular Austrian-born World War II pinup was also a brilliant inventor who worked to help the war effort against the Axis powers?
Did you know it?
I haven't looked yet,
Okay.
but I think I know who this is.
World War II.
I think I read a book about her.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. I can't remember her name.
Can I give you a hint that they didn't put in the question?
Sure.
I believe she was also an actress.
Okay. Rita Hayward.
I think it's Heidi Lamar. Heidi Lamar!
Good job.
Some of her inventions are in use today, including in Wi-Fi technology.
Right on.
we
Actually,
go.
yeah.
Heidi Lamar.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, purple.
Purple, art and literature.
In which museum do the kids in From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler hide?
What museum?
Yeah, what museum do the kids from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler hide?
They hide in the Smithsonian.
Metropolitan Museum of Art.
The MoMA.
MoMA.
Okay.
Never heard of that. Okay, well, I have a museum. Green.
Green. Science and
What
nature.
car, nicknamed Tin Lizzie, was named most influential car of the 20th century? I do not know anything about cars.
The Model T.
Ford Model T. It was nicknamed Tin Lizzie? That's great. All right, orange.
Orange. Sports and leisure.
Ditch the workout, join the party is a slogan for which mega dance fitness craze?
Ooh.
Ditch the workout, join the party.
Zumba.
Zumba! Correct. There you go.
All right. I did not get all 6
No.
right, but if you did, let us know. I'll send you a congratulatory
Yeah.
Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
With some kind of note.
All right, you ready for our
Yes.
Everyday with Jesus? Daily
Sure am.
devotion, 140 characters or less. It says, godly confrontation is for the purpose of restoration, not punishment. Punishment reveals a conspiracy to cover one's own indiscretions. So true. And then Galatians 6:1. Brothers, if someone is caught in a sin, you who are spiritual should restore him gently, but watch yourself, or you may also be tempted. Just a quick note on that. That temptation is most likely that maybe we'll be tempted to think that we are better than or greater than or
right.
something that
Yeah.
we're not, as opposed to
Yep.
seeking to restore others gently.
Yeah, man, that's good. It's talking about like your motivation and your goal. Why are you doing it in the first place? What are you hoping it's going to achieve?
Gentle
Yeah.
restoration.
Restoration.
Yeah, sometimes people are like, or I could be like, I'm going to confront her. Right? All right there, like we need a heart check.
Yeah.
You know, at that point
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna confront her. Yeah.
With the hope of restoration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's how
Wow.
God confronts us,
It is.
for sure.
Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, this is
Yeah.
the day.
It is.
We'll catch
this
you tomorrow.
is the day.